I'm gonna answer the question, why do we need a GSA in the CDD deals or engagements? So CDD is commercial due diligence, which is hopefully you are familiar with CDD. And then we need to top up some work on CDD. So if you are not familiar with CDD works, and then this is typically when you open a new company, or you want to move your service from one country to the other country. You need to understand the market and then the competitors before you decide to open the company. So GSA apparently play an important roles in CD deals, and then I will show you show you some example of CDD in order to answer the question why. So there are a lot of things here for those who are not familiar with those items at the bottom. Then you can check my video on FDD as well. So these guy actually I discussed in the FDD already, but then these are new. So the more customers and more outlets here are new, and then also the demand forecasting and strategic location, they are new as well, and that I've discussed in here. So moving to the first example, which is assuming that you have current customers already, and then you can use GSA in order to find new customers. So this is the case whereby you have your outlet is here already in the market already. So you want to open new outlet. Sorry, you don't need to open outlet first. You just want to maybe use the current outlet to find more customers. Okay, so this is the case whereby you need to use GSA tool. So for example, the current customer is here, and which is like a little bit far away from your outlet, but it is still okay. So the next question you have to ask is, in the same building or in the same address, can you have more customer? No, normally, if you have the whole building near your outlet, and then you can convert a lot of customer just in the same in the same distance, right? And then the next question is also, if you have another building next to it, and then the other one maybe a little bit nearer to uh, your outlet, and then you can you convert these guys into the customer. And then the bigger question would be like, in the certain range. For example, this red range, this guy, the existing customer and the new customer, they are actually in the same range, and then can we discover those customer? Okay, so in order to convert them. Okay, so the key issue here is that you need you need the existing location of your service, and then you need some customer first in order to estimate the service range, because you don't know like how many what is the proper range for your service. Maybe because if you go too far away, and then maybe it becomes like people just don't want to go to your service because it's just too far away, or maybe because in the other part of the country or the world, there's another competitor or another provider is the same service, and then they don't want to go to your service. Okay, so you need the existing customer because of that. The second one would be, in this case, actually you want to build to expand your network to maybe in the same country, in this case Malaysia, or the west part of the Malaysia, and then you want to have maybe an outlet in here in Johor already, and then you want to open the new outlet in the different places. So the key thing here is like, you need to examine, or you need to test the new location with the same characteristic of the old one. So the argument here is, if I open in here and I saw a lot of like customer nearby already, and then the same way, if I open in here, can I get the same revenue or the same number of customers? Okay, so if they have the same characteristic, then you hopefully if you open then there's no competitor nearby, and then you can get the same numbers. Okay, so this is the case whereby you use the geospatial measures in order to imply your financial measures as well. So let me give you more specific details on the custom on the characteristic. For example, if you assuming that you see a lot of schools in here, and then a lot of uh, a lot of shopping centers and a lot of ATMs around here, and then maybe five school, four ATM, three shopping centers, and in the same way in here, you also see like three school, five school, three shopping center, and then also five ATMs, for example, the same thing. So basically, in terms of numbers, they are very similar. So your implication should be, oh, because they have the same number of customer points, or like geospatial points, and then they will have this. They will give us the same number of customer, and then eventually the revenue. Okay, so the key thing here is like you need to measure, or you need to use geospatial measures in order to characterize, or to identify the place, and then you compare them like for like. If they are the same, then, or very similar to each other, and then you have strong confidence to believe that you will earn the same thing in the same amount in the new place. Okay, so that's how GSA help you expand your business from one place to other place. The same thing can happen with the new market as well. So for example, if you want to open from Bangkok, and then you move to Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi, and then the count will be the same. So for example, if you want to count the number of banks in Bangkok, maybe because they have the different names, but the number of banks is the same as those in Hanoi, and then you see like, okay, actually this place is very good. They have a lot of infrastructure in order to support customers, in a lot of ADMs, and then you can withdraw money and to use the service. Okay, so that's how it works with the GSA in the CDD to expand your service. So in the first one, you see like the expansion is in the customer domain only, meaning that you don't have to expand, you don't have to install or establish new stores or outlets in different places, but you just reuse the current one. But in the second case, you actually use the characteristics of the old store in order to imply the new stores. The next one is more holistic exercise, in the sense that you have all the stores from yourself, your brand, and then the store of the other the other brands, also the other competitor as well, and then you can estimate the market share of the of all the players in the market by the location. So for example, if I build a store here, and then the other guy build another store here, so basically the space, it will be divided equally to the two guys, right? But then the other guy build a store here as well, then become this, my place is okay, still the same, but then this guy have to have another competitors in here, and then then they have to share this space with each other. Okay, so this is very like very simple or naive assumption, but then it works with many services, because it's just the we are just like very lazy to accept the service from the very far away from our place. So for example, if my house is here, of course I will go to this guy, I won't go to this guy and this guy. So basically this guy is like my convenient service provider. Okay, so that's how it happened. Even for today, of course, even for today, because we have free shippings, so we can buy anywhere, even like I'm in Singapore, but and I buy something from US, and then because of the free shipping cost, so I don't have to pay anything, and then I can buy. But as long as you consider the cost, logistic cost or the shipping cost from US to Singapore, I won't buy in US because the price very different, and I just try to buy something in locally in Bishan or in Bedok, which is like near my house. Okay, so if you look at the online, because the basically the online seller, they just use the free money from the investor in order to cover the logistic cost, and then you look, it's very cheap. You look the in terms of like consumer point of view, you look like it's very cheap, and then you buy it. But as long as you consider the fair fair price including the cost, and then you won't. Okay, so let me give you an example about market share in this case. So for example, if this is the current place, assuming that this is the current place in Malaysia. One guy opened here, the other guy opened here, and then the opened here. And then due to the nearest assumption, I just assign all those customers to this guy, and then those customers here from this guy, and then eventually in Johor, for example, I opens somewhere in Johor, and then I get the customer here. Now, this look good because those guys have like a fair amount of customer from all the places. Basically, if they won't affect each other if as long as they stay away from each other. But now if someone open in here, or maybe this guy from here, they want to expand the market, and then they open in here, then it will affect a lot of those guys in the middle. So basically those guys in Johor, they have to collapse their market share in here already, and then those guys in Terengganu, I think it's Terengganu, right? It will also collapse, and then this part is also they have to string their they lose the customer from this guy opening here. Okay, so this hopefully this picture or this slide show you how important the GSA operation works, and then also in order for you to estimate the market share just by distance. Okay. And then this one, it's just very simple. If you can measure this one by the km square as well, but the at the end of the day, the km square is not as important as the number of people in the km square. So for example, if in this side of the Malaysia there are a lot of people, but on this side there are not many people, and then if you you occupy a large area in here, but then you don't have a lot of customers. Okay. So that's it. If you want to know more about GSA and FEDD and CDD, just contact us.